All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube. Give me nothing but Black Power, Black Divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. Link for the memberships right down in the video description. Is in the chat. All you have to do is just click it. You get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse program, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General, strictly for the brothers. It's an amazing, amazing course. Get a preview, click that link. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream, where the brothers meet once a week discussing very important, powerful, vital information pertinent to our growth and development. Get on over there, get that preview, and check it out. Become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. Got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Make sure you get over there, check that catalog out. Get a discount, shop and save and shop. Everybody know the General got the pop in his page on Patreon. We got that fire. We got that work going down tonight. That's right. It's going down tonight. Electric Melanin and the Explosive Black Mind. That's right. We got the Sobek, the Taret, the ancient Egyptian gods and goddesses of chaos, black matter, black energy. I want y'all to get on over there, get that work. Nothing like the Patreon, over 500 exclusive live stream. Can't get it nowhere else, and it's exclusive like that. High-powered energy. Get over there and get to work. The link right at the top of the chat. To all the family that donated to the General, thank you, appreciate you. Those would like to donate, the link is right there in the chat also. Appreciate you very, very much. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. Comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. All right, family. Let me get my I gotta get my background in there. You feel me? Let me get my background in there like it's supposed to be. Bingo. Let me see. Where is that? Okay, here it go right here. I think this the one. If not, there's gonna be the one. All right, that's the one. Here we go. All right, we're in the house, family. Boom, we're in the house, family. We talking about we got Farakhan, the mothership, and the black Anunnaki headed to Earth. I know y'all niggas can't wait. You understand? To the Anunnaki show up. God damn it, that don't mean they on your team. I got niggas right here in my own goddamn family I don't want to fuck with. You see what I'm saying? So you know good and goddamn well some niggas coming from all over the goddamn galaxy. Don't mean you feel what I'm saying. That's, you know, that we can link up and you know, and we gonna be, you know, everything gonna be just fine. We end up beefing with them niggas too. You see what I'm saying? Just be an intergalactic beef. You know, that's just how it goes. It is what it is. I know everybody want to be so unified and this, that, and the third. I know, but it got to be a lot of detoxification of the mind and spirit before that happens. Yeah, you understand? It's going to be a lot of detoxification of the mind and the spirit before that happens. But, you know, we got a lot of these stories of you know, people's coming from all over the galaxy and shit. Fairy tales to me, you know, until you could prove, until I could prove otherwise. You see what I'm saying? You know, anything could be a possibility, but what is it likely to be a probability? You see, that's what it is, a possibility, a probability, and an impossibility. You don't want to say it's an impossibility. You see what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's a vast galaxy. It's a vast universe. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, statistically, you see, statistically, a meteorite can hit the earth, and it do. You see what I'm saying? It do. If it's a possibility, you know, even if it happened every blue moon, every whatever, it's gonna happen. It ain't gonna be a possibility and it don't happen. You see what I'm saying? And we talking about large stretches of time and it don't happen. Even if you say Halley's Comet come around every 75 years, the motherfucker come around once every 75 years. We done documented it come around the same goddamn time, every damn near, you know, around the same period it come back around. You see, and so, yeah, I mean, we seen it, even though it only come once every 75 years, it comes. So if these aliens, and I say this, and because I'm a thinking man. I'm a rational, you know, I like to, you know, I'm gonna at least rationalize and, you know, what I believe in. I'm not gonna just believe in no bullshit. You see, I'm not just gonna believe in no bullshit. So you mean to tell me Haley's and they got the technology to touch down and we have not seen them at least once in our lifetime? How many motherfuckers are, and I'm not talking about for nobody, some dope fiend nigga that go get high and creates fabulous stories and shit about some goddamn, and motherfucker, I'm talking about land at the Super Bowl. Land at the Super Bowl. I ain't trying to have no one or two motherfuckers scheming up a plot to get some money. So you get teams of lying ass motherfuckers today. You see everybody, you know, come up with a fabricated piece of the plot. And you understand, they go in as a team and support one another on a lie. You know, I'm talking about landing in front of the world. I'm talking about what I mean, you would think it would happen at least once. You feel me? How many times have a tsunami, you know, them great tsunami? Now, the last time, you know, that one over there in Asia and shit, you know, I seen that one with my own motherfucking eyes. You see, and you like, you know, I wasn't there, but I seen it like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Shit happens statistically, you know, for it to be a possibility, you know, you got to see it at once. You know what I'm saying? Twice. You know, even if you only see once or twice, you've seen it. How many motherfuckers ever seen an alien just laying right there at the Kroger's or the motherfucking Walmart? You know, go in, you know, motherfucker go in and get something out the Walmart. You ever seen some aliens just do some shit like that? Why they always hiding? Why is God always hiding? You don't never see God. And then they lie and say God is everywhere. Where at, motherfucker? Where you at? Yeah, you're everywhere. See, that's that, you know, oh, God is everywhere. No, I don't want to see God everywhere. I don't want to see him everywhere. I want to see motherfucker right now. You understand what I'm saying? And knock on my goddamn door and say, hi, I'm God. You understand what I'm saying? And make $1 million appear right in front of my motherfucking eye and say, poof, nigga. I say, how I know you God? What you want me to do? Motherfucker, make me $1 million right now. Motherfucker, make $1 million. This is God. God that created the earth and the universe and all of this. But God can't show up one fucking time. You see what I'm saying? I ain't got no time for games, man. This is game shit. So when we look at the fucking Anunnaki, the Anunnaki ain't nothing but Charles Darwin on some Zachariah Stitching. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. You still taking the evolutionary, saying a fucking Anunnaki took a monkey and mixed the monkey with some Anunnaki blood, and you got human beings. You see? So, I mean, what the fuck is you talking about? That ain't nothing but it's sitting on top of Charles Darwin. You see what I'm saying? And you still got, you know, you got black people coming from monkeys and shit. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got a mother. If the Anunnaki took a monkey and made you, I'm sorry to hear that shit. I'm sorry to hear, goddamn it. You know, I'm sorry to hear that the Anunnaki did you like that. But that ain't what my ancestor told me. Say I was created straight from the essence of divinity. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nothing divine coming from no goddamn monkey. You little you damn you of a beast, nigga. You a fucking beast. You a fucking beast, man. You a fucking creature. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is you? You know? No, you don't have what? So how you ain't got a soul, motherfucker? Where your soul at? What are you? You know what I'm saying? Anunnaki make souls and shit. You see? Okay, so when you blend a monkey and an aqua, where the soul come from? You know, well, how that where the so I mean, explain that to me. You know, explain that part. But anyway, we you know, we got Elijah Muhammad, Farakhan carried on, you know, the tall tales of the mothership, which I'm gonna dig into a little later on after this, you know, making it clear that, you know, it's nothing but, you know, the traditions of Hinduism. That's all it is. Buddhism, Hinduism. That's what it is. A lot of these Negro occult groups, you know, from out of the, you know, the 30s and, you know, coming out of the Madame Blavatsky Theosophic Society, one of the other, you know, one of those crackpot theosophists, you know, Steiner, whatever that motherfucker is, and, you know, William Steele, Olcott, Aleister Crowley, all the and whatever other fake Annie Bassett, you know, all them crackpots, you know what I'm saying, weirdos and this, that, and that's exactly where the Moore Science Temple, yes, I said it, motherfucker got a problem. I've been throwing daggers in y'all niggas for eternity. Don't have me do it again. You know, I left the ones in you that I threw damn near 15, 20 years ago. They still stuck in your chest. You got goddamn theosophic teachings in your Moore sign. You believe God is white. Y'all got all this. You know, all of these niggas out here is anti-African, anti-black. All of them. You see, and it's a reason. And it's a reason. You feel me? It's a reason for that. And and you know, you can't, you know, it shouldn't be so much hating on something that don't have no credibility. If it didn't have credibility, why waste so much time on it? You see, you know, why waste so much time on it? I don't waste my time on a nothing ass nigga. You see what I'm saying? Because it's by nature, you gonna fail regardless. So why waste my time on something that's already slated to fail? You feel me? But it's a reason, because no matter what people say, we see where the greatest of all civilization, and we can weigh it in the scales. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers talking about success. Your success is, you got to look at those who have done it before you. You see, ain't no goddamn doubt about it. You can't undo success. So when we talking about nationhood and this, that, regardless to whatever you want to, you know, what you want to put on top of it, you see what I'm saying? As far as naming it, this, that, and there's ideals of nationhood that go down. It's exact. It's like a cosmic law. You don't have. It's an exact science. You see what I'm saying? If you tweak it in, it's gonna fail. It might last, but like niggas fire the car and shit. You know, they Jimmy rigged the motherfucker. Some niggas start their car up by going up under the hood. You know what I'm saying? They go up under the hood, take two goddamn wires and tie them together. They ain't got no key on the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They go on there and put the two and motherfucker start right on up. When they ready to get out that motherfucker, they untie the motherfucking wire. You the nigga fired it. You feel what I'm saying? But the 90%, 99, 97, 8, 99% of the car is still right in the zack, no matter how you try to tweak it. You feel what I'm saying? No matter how you try to tweak them. Niggas try to be anti-African, but that's just like the 365-day calendar. You see, it was being used in ancient Egypt over 3,000 years ago. It's still on the wall. Now, if you could show me one wherever you claim you come from, if you could show me that, I can show you the motherfucker. I can show you the constellations. I can show you that. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't show me how you created yours and show me where it was being used in an ancient format, then you own the one that came out of ancient Egypt. And most of the Greeks and Romans, they admitted that they got the goddamn calendar from Egypt. Most of them admitted it. So, I mean, it is what it is. So if we talking and we're going to be anti this, we're going to be anti that, then we got to let it all come up off this motherfucking calendar, nigga. Come up off the clock. Come up off, leave the alphabet alone. We can show this, nigga. Leave it all alone. Take and use what you invented. You understand what I'm saying? And you wouldn't have shit. The basic fucking structure of modern nationhood come out of Egypt. That's just all it is. That's all it is to it. You know, and we could break that down, but that's neither here nor there. You see what I'm saying? Anytime motherfuckers want to box, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no philosophical shit with me, because I'm gonna come with whatever the fuck I need, I'm gonna have that. You could believe it. So motherfuckers out there, you know, let it be known at any given time. Motherfuckers want to get in, I'm ready. You feel what I'm saying? But I put that out there just to say, you know, because this escapism of dealing with this space shit, you know, I you know, the imagination is a motherfucker. You feel me? And when you look out there, I can't help but to imagine my goddamn self. But I understand it's in my mind. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, when we think about, Elijah Muhammad, and like I said, Elijah Muhammad got a lot of his teachings from out of the occult, and along with Noble Drew. Yes, he did. That's why he wore the Hindu turbans and shit and all of that. I broke that down. You can see, a lot of the Shiva and many of the other gods and goddesses and was there. You see, and even what was that? The Circle 7 Quran. You know, I myself was, reading books, and, like I say, my uncle was a Moor. I love the man. I ain't trying to, but it is what it is. It is what it is. When he was he was my first teacher. But see, my uncle, again, he was a Muslim. He loved Islam. He wasn't just a Moor. Man, my uncle loved Islam so much. He was every goddamn thing. Man, he was everything. He was Orthodox. When Elijah was alive, he was in the Nation of Islam. My great-grandmother, great-grandfather. I had two uncles that was in the Nation of Islam. And shit, my uncle was he was the secretary at goddamn at Mars #1. He was my uncle. His name was Carl, but his name at that time was Hakeem. And we talking about back in the day when it was, shit. So he was the damn secretary over at Mars #1. You know what I'm saying? So I know what it is. And so a lot of niggas they just getting in. You know what I'm saying? And thinking they can. No, I know what, and I knew even when I was reading this shit. I say, damn, I hadn't been touched. Nobody would. I say, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, my uncle used to tell me about, some of the teachings, and he would be like, man, 66 trillion. And I'm thinking in my mind, damn, 66 trillion. God damn, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that's a long fucking time. You know what I'm saying? You ain't say millions, you ain't say billions, you say trillions a year. I say, whoa, I didn't say shit, and it was even then, even to somebody who don't know much about nothing, that's still a long, like, goddamn time. And then, blowing the earth in half, and I say, well, goddamn. And then when I started to getting into, in seasoning myself, and I was ready to debate and shit, and I was becoming, I was in, and I'm thinking like, damn, I'm a scientist and shit, and you got some goddamn rock, and you got two, and you blow a motherfucker, say, they had enough goddamn dynamite to blow the moon and the earth in half and shit. I say, well, goddamn, how you blow it into two perfect balls and shit? What the fuck? Do you imagine this earth and blowing this motherfucker in half? Do you know the type of trauma you'll bring on this goddamn planet? You see what I'm saying? You will blow this motherfucker out of orbit. Ain't no way this motherfucker gonna stay in orbit. When they dropped the motherfucking bomb on Hiroshima, they say it tilted the earth. You understand? Some degrees. It tilted this motherfucker. This motherfucker ain't the same way it was when before they blew this motherfucker, dropped them atomic bombs and shit on Hiroshima. That motherfucker it was some trauma to the planet. That's why they know. Dropping, you talking about a nuclear war, man? Shit. You know what I'm saying? This planet might move out of fucking orbit, or the orbit that is in. So a lot of them stories is like really ridiculous to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? It's really fucking ridiculous, and it's a lot of numerology in it too. So if you take it as literal, you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be esoterical, and it got to be. If it's not esoterical, in which many of them believe that there is a mothership up there, and that is circling, and what goddamn it, when it's gonna drop? When it's gonna goddamn drop? Yeah, ain't no way. When the motherfucker gonna drop? Pull on up and drop the bombs. Get busy. Fuck you waiting on, nigga. We losing down this bitch. Shit. Go on, get busy and get to dropping them motherfuckers. Say all these men. So we gonna go in here. We gonna listen to Louis Farrakhan. You see what I'm saying? He gonna reiterate what Elijah Muhammad told him in the Nation of Islam and the world about this mothership. Okay, here we go, family. Here we go.
They want to give the credit to some Martians when it's really God and the host of his angels that have been prepared to wipe this nation from the face of the earth before the white man came into existence. Now let me tell you how it's going to be. As the Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us. Ezekiel in the Old Testament saw wheels that looked like a cloud by day but a pillar of fire by night. That was a vision that Ezekiel had. Now that vision is reality. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that wheel was built on the island of Nippon, which is now called Japan, by some of the original scientists. It took $15 billion in gold at that time to build it. It is made of the toughest steel. America does not know yet the steel, the composition to make an instrument.
Nigga. Nigga, what? He say on the island of Japan, it took $15 billion. Who the fuck did you have to pay? Well, do you understand what I'm saying? Who you had to pay, Farakhan? Shit, who had to? It took 15. If you got to, who you got to pay? God damn, who you had to pay? I'm trying to figure this one out. When did they build the motherfucker? God damn, when did they build this motherfucker? They said, did he say what date? Did anybody hear a goddamn date? Do you know what corporation, who they had to pay, who they had to pay? That's all I want to know. I want to check this shit out. Say on Nippon, say in Japan. See this shit, you know, they love them Asian fucking countries and shit. You see what I'm saying? Do you notice that his name is Farakhan? And I ain't saying it, I know y'all be like Farakhan, the Khan, man. No, Khan, Khan. That's not a term that the Arabians use. You feel me? I done heard Khalif. I done heard the Khalif. You know the what's the Sultans and yeah, Sultans. I ain't never heard no Arabians call themselves Khan. You know, that's some Eastern shit. You feel what I'm saying? Just listen to it. You know, you just listen to it. All the cats that Elijah Muhammad, recommended that the Muslims read is they from over in India, man. Y'all ain't know, I don't know where y'all Islam. That's why I keep telling y'all that venomous shit. We're going to get off into this. This is going to be long. I'm going to have to make another part of this. You know what I'm saying? I had 2, but I'm going to end up doing 3 and 4. Yeah, it's Asian. It ain't got nothing. It's Asian, but it's East Asian. Let's be clear about that. It's Asian, but it's East Asian because if you want to, yes, Arabia is Africa. You see what I'm saying? But you can walk into, you can walk into Asia. You can walk into Northeast Africa, which is they call Middle East. You could walk directly off into it. So technically it's connected. You see what I'm saying? Technically it's connected. So you could walk into it. But, so we are being specific that this Khan and this, these Yusuf Ali and Maulana Muhammad Ali Qurans, these is Indians. These are not Arabians. You see what I'm saying? These are not Arabians. These is Indians. The flag that they've waving is Turkish and shit. You see what I'm saying? That's some Turkish. So it's some really serious things that we have to take into consideration. But anyway, you don't never get no dates and no damn facts. It's a fairy tale.
Like it. It is a circular plane. And the Bible says of it that it never makes turns. The wheel didn't make turns. Because of its circular nature, it can stop and then shoot in all directions at thousands of miles of speed an hour. Listen now, listen. He said there are 1,500 of these small wheels in this mother wheel, which is a half a mile by a half mile. It's like a small human-built planet. Each one of these planes carry 3 bombs. The bombs that are used on these planes, and by the way, these planes are not new. Solomon said there's nothing new under the sun. They have even markings in areas of the earth where they make markings of these planes in ancient writings because they're not new to the original man. White folk ain't the first people that fly. We flew before there was a white man. You can take it or leave it. How in the world could he fly first when we the ones that gave him the mathematics on which he is flying? We were asleep to allow the new man to rule. Now look.
See, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all, and let me tell y'all something. That's all, well said. You see, a lot of it is philosophical to a certain degree. You using truth and stretching it, you understand, beyond truth. And that's what he did. See, the one thing I like about Egypt, You understand what I'm saying? They didn't leave, you understand, their greatness for people to, to speculate. They didn't leave. See, they left it. They left it here for everybody to witness the greatness. And that's the one thing about Egypt. It wasn't trying to be a philosophical creation. It was trying to be a all-encompassing manifestation that would last for eternity. They were trying, to leave their constructs here for eternity, and so if it had been done, then it should be evidence that it had been done. We can assume that, black man, woman, we create, and I wouldn't be beyond believing that our people constructed something in the form of flying. It wouldn't be beyond me if I saw it. I wouldn't be like, damn, But the fact is, we talking about statistically now. If they done it and it had been seen, then I think that, you see, we when we talking about, listen to me when I tell y'all this, and I'm gonna go about 2 more minutes, and I'm gonna cut this one, and I'm gonna come back, and we're gonna start in another one. You see what I'm saying? Statistically, if it's happening, you feel me? We talking about mass awareness. When a mass of people see some shit, they gonna have writings all over the motherfucking place. I'm not the type of motherfucker that you can get where they say, oh, this is the oldest book. I don't want to see no book, no one book or nothing. Because when we talk about Egypt specifically is the first nation in history with mass literacy. Okay, we talking real shit. I'm not here to play no games with you. Mass literacy. Okay, so when we talking about a modern nation, just like the United States today, having mass literacy, meaning you got libraries everywhere, and within them libraries, like if you go to I think one of the largest library in the world is the Smithsonian. Okay, and literally it's damn near 100. It's damn near 100 million pieces of information in the Smithsonian. They not all books. It could be on film, it could be on, but it could be on various forms of media, but it's over 100 million. Teddy Jam 800. That's allegory though, brother. That's allegory, brother. Okay, don't come, you this is allegory. Jesus said he spoke in parables. You feel what I'm saying? Don't come there and put no parable. We understand the woolly hair. We understand the black skin. We understand that, family. Okay? But we also understand statistics and reality. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, if a dog can shit on the porch, it's going to shit on the porch at least once or twice. You see what I'm saying? I'm being real with you. So if it's possible to happen, it'll happen. You see, some people, how many times, I myself, I didn't fucking, left some shit in the oven too long and shit, at least once or twice, more than that. Motherfucker, I damn near burned the house down one goddamn time. You see what I'm saying? Up there listening to music, put some shit in the oven. So the possibilities, if it's a possibility, it's going to happen at least once, twice, or even more than that. But it's going to happen. You see, so if a motherfucker could land, or you see a UFO and shit, you will see at least once. And I'm not talking about for no motherfucker every time you see one is fucking hiding or is in and out. If it's a superior technology, what the fuck is you gonna be hiding from somebody lesser than you? What the fuck they gonna do about it? You see what I'm saying? So you talking about, they said, yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. All of that is fucking allegory. But I understand the black divinity. I don't have no problem with that. But understand that a lot of it is allegory, is esoteric knowledge. You see what I'm saying? We got to come out the fucking sky and understand that. That's why when you look at Dendera, you see the mirror on the wall. It's showing you that what you, if you look up at Dendera, I showed y'all the other day, and you will see the mirror up there with the all-seeing eye in the middle of it. And what it's showing you is that while you looking up, it's a reflection of what you looking up on the wall is actually down here. So yes, our people, in order to, to chart the stars, they would take great African rulers, black gods, and they would, memorialize them in the sky. You see? And so when they say they seen a wheel or this is constellation, but the constellations regulated things on the earth. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't just up there worshiping star Sirius, which was so great to the Egyptian. Why was it so great? Because it let them know that when Sirius rolled, that the flood was coming. You see what I'm saying? And so that was critical for them. That they, and that was the new year, and it was critical when they seen Star Sirius that, hey, it's time. If you got something out there in the fields, it's time to get that on up out of there. You feel what I'm saying? Because it ain't going to be long. So whatever they saw out in the stars, it was also functional in their everyday life. They wasn't just worshiping no goddamn lights in the sky. So when they say, they seen a brother in the sky on the wheel, this is a allegorical understanding of a function and regulation down here on the earth. The pyramids is aligned to the 3 stars of Orion's belt. You see what I'm saying? The 7 stars of Orion. But what is the 7 stars of Orion? Is also the 7 chakra that's in the body that regulate our divinity. You can't just be out there in the star. Yeah, it regulates our divinity. So we got to worry about the 7 stars in Orion. That's us. We Orion. You see what I'm saying? Orion is an esoterical understanding of us as African people. You see what I'm saying? And the 3 stars of Orion's belt regulate the 3, what they call the top chakras. You see what I'm saying? Them is the ones that, that let you know you rising to divinity. Once you come into them 3-star higher chakras, you reaching towards divinity at that point. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to cut this one off. I know the brother, and I don't want to, the brother is dropping science 7-9 is most definitely divinity and what he's teaching. But I don't, if you niggas keep thinking some goddamn UFO about to land out here with some niggas coming up off of this motherfucker looking like Klingons or in a goddamn a suit, you understand, from Men's Warehouse, y'all gonna come out with some goddamn patent leather shoes on and a bow tie with a goddamn fucking suit from Men's Warehouse, man, you own some shit, man. We got to get realer than that. That's why we in trouble. Because we keep, we're not realizing it, that the function is in us, in our minds. When you get that mind together, you get that body and all the functions within us together, then that's the divinity that we need. Anything else, man, physically down on the earth, we gonna be perishing. Because we don't understand, man. If we don't listen to me, and I'm gonna move to the next video. If we believe we are setting ourselves up for the ultimate demise, because nothing is coming. Nothing is goddamn coming. The God that you're looking for, and the one thing I really, because they say the black man is God, then they go back to the book and get to teaching as if Ezekiel and all of this shit is real. And then, you say there ain't no God in the sky, but then you keep going in the sky. Is the black man God? Or what the fuck is we then? Is we God then? Or black woman is God? That means, so if we God and ain't no God in the fucking sky, why do we keep going back to the skies like we double talking? You see what I'm saying? So either you the God, and if you is the God, then it is the beginning and the end is with you. You can't keep going back up talking about no motherfucking wheel. We can't be talking about no motherfucking wheel. We can't be talking about no wheel. The wheels is the chakras. You see what I'm saying? Inside of you. God is within. Powerful, right? We coming right back. Don't go no goddamn where. We gonna get back on this. Is other videos that I didn't show, and I'm gonna come right back. Don't you go nowhere. If you want to fire, you want to come on back. Come on back, because we got the smoke over here. You feel what I'm saying? Run and tell all you, whoever, come on over here. Tighten up your bow tie, goddamn it, put on your kufi, goddamn it, shine your patent leathers on, and patent leathers up, goddamn it, and come on over here and get with the general family so we can go ahead and work this shit out. This is General Cyrus said he click that link. Make sure you get over to Patreon. We on fire. I know y'all, we gonna come back to it. Okay? We gonna come back to it. We gonna come back to it. Y'all say the wheel up there, goddamn it, let's put some fucking money on it. If you got the number to the wheel and you can call the wheel up and the wheel can come on down here and prove me wrong, I want you to get on the number. I want you to get on the phone right now. If you got the number to the wheel, I want you to call the wheel now. Don't come on this bitch telling me nothing about always motherfucker had the number to the wheel. If you got the number to the wheel, I want you to come on this motherfucker. I'm going to give you the link. You're going to come on this motherfucker. Yahweh can call in too. They say Yahweh and the Nation of Islam, Elijah Muhammad, all them on the wheel. Okay, well, we're going to call the wheel, and we want the wheel to land right here. You say, don't act the Lord. The Lord? Who is the Lord? Who is the Lord other than me and you? What Lord you talking about? Don't mock. You say, don't mock the Lord? Oh, that's so what he say. Oh, because I see you say mock the Lord. No, you say, okay. You one of them niggas. He wasn't them niggas. Don't say nothing about the Lord. Nigga, come on back, brother. You can call, I ain't mocking. Nigga, they say call on the Lord. Yeah, we calling on the Lord. We gonna call on the Lord right on one of these goddamn Boost Mobile Android. We gonna call on the Lord. It say call on it. We ain't mocking, motherfucker. We calling on the Lord on one of these Androids, whatever you got, iPhone, we gonna call on the Lord, and we want the Lord to pick up. If you got the goddamn number to the UFO, you got the mothership number. Anybody out there got the mothership number, please call me, and we're going to call on the three-way. We're going to call the Lord. We're going to call Yeshua, whatever the fuck his name is, Yeshua. We're going to call Yeshua, Elijah Muhammad, and the Lord on the Android. We're going to call them up and see if they own the mothership. And when do they intend to land that motherfucker? When they intend to put some work in, because we losing down here. You see what I'm saying? Why build the motherfucker and wait till we all dead and the cities is deplorable and all that? This the time to drop them, goddamn it. So let them know, say, hey, when y'all intend to get on down here and put in some work, because we sick of y'all motherfuckers riding around out of space, smoking weed and shit, going from planet to planet, and leave us down here while we going through hell and misery, and we don't, when the fuck do you intend? We losing down here. Time to drop it, goddamn it. Time to drop it. This is General Cyrus said I'll be right back, man. We coming back on the same topic. Don't you go no goddamn where. Hit me up on Patreon right there, top of the chat. Click that and go on over there and get some fire, and I'll be right back. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Pop.